What's going on? 22 here, and I've got a healthy stack of books that are my monthly pulls and dollar bin stuff that I need to catch up on. So let's go ahead and let's start checking those out. First up is this Batman 152. Now, this is part of the Absolute Power tie-in. I guess it's close to the end of it anyways. You got Batman, you got Catwoman. They're after the Mother Box. They're on another planet, and there's a fight breaking loose between members of the Suicide Squad and the new Suicide Squad, and Batman and Catwoman. It was a pretty action-packed, fun book, actually. And at the end, there's the introduction of a supervillain that, you know, is got Batman almost pretty much shaking in his boots. It was pretty fantastic the way they brought him into here. I'm not going to spoil it just in case you have not read it yet, but it does seem very, very cool just to see the fear in Batman on that. Pretty cool issue. I think I'm done collecting Batman, though. I believe Chip Zdarsky's getting off of it and Tom Taylor's taking over. I don't know that that's enough for me to want to keep going, though. I think I have some of those issues that are already pre-ordered. If they are, it's because more than likely they have Gabriel Dell'Otto covers, and I just can't stay away from Gabriel Dell'Otto. I really like this cover. I'm probably going to keep it because of the homage to, you know, the Dark Knight Returns series. But this has got, like, Adam West Batman in there, and I think that's, like, awesome. I really, really like that a lot. Next up is Green Lantern number 15. Written by Jeremy Adams, obviously a Absolute Power tie-in. This features Hal teaming up with the Flash to go and find the battery so that he can charge his ring up. That's a pretty fun event. You've got Amazobots after him, and then you've got a Green Lantern Amazobot that's learning the, the power of choice, we'll say. So, we've also got a Starfire facing off against, or no, was it Star Sapphire? Yeah, Star Sapphire facing off against Sorrow, the ex-fiance, the ex-boyfriend. So there's that finally comes to a head, as well as Star Sapphire meeting back up with Hal. So Jeremy Adams has been doing a great job. I'll probably keep picking this up. I don't know what's gonna happen after Absolute Power, but this is a pretty solid issue. John Constantine, Dead in America, number 9. This even has a character from Alabama in it, and I'm still done with this book. This features that character trying to get to Hollywood, trying to make a name for himself, become an actor, whatever. I don't know. John is there because we actually saw where he came in, you know, was dropped off at Hollywood after leaving Hell, but he has no idea where his bus is. His friends are not really his friends anymore. It's a whole weird, like, they feel betrayed. It's a whole thing that normally happens in John Constantine's life anyways. I'm so glad I'm done with this. I know there's 2 more issues left. This was not the filler issue. Well, maybe it was, because it didn't really seem like it moved the story along a whole lot. It was more about this guy and, like, his life in Hollywood, and then how he met John, and John used him, of course. But yeah, he's just, I'm so glad I'm done picking this up. I'm so glad. Saga number 69. And it's got the cover to go along with the number, so. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 2. This is written by Jason Aaron, and this features Mikey's story. So he is in Hollywood. He is making a TV show, and he's just being a Ninja Turtle. But he talks about how much he dislikes, like, his life now compared to what it was with his brothers. And, like, how much he misses that. Like, he enjoys it, and he, you know, is having fun doing what he's doing, but he'd much rather be back in the sewers with his brothers. He's mad at his brothers for all of them breaking up and, like, scattering. And just like in the first issue where Raph has to take on the Foot Clan at the prison, Mikey has to take on the clan at his apartment. And towards the end of that, we see Raph, and it looks like they're about to fight right there. This has been fantastic so far. I'm loving what Jason Aaron's doing. There's mystery, but at the same time, there's a lot of action that's going on. A lot of things that you want in a Turtles book. So, if you've ever been interested in reading the Turtles, I would say number 1 is a great place to start, and start, reading and jumping on this new Turtles story. Thundercats number 7. And number 8. Number 7 features Wily Kit and Wily Cat going around surfing the new planet they're on, and they get into a little bit of trouble. They wind up finding Mum Ra's temple. They go explore it a little bit, get separated for a little bit of time. They wind up coming out of it okay, but it was a nice little suspenseful issue of Thundercats. I really enjoyed it. Thought it was a nice one. They're going to keep all the information they have to themselves and not tell Panthro because they don't want to get into trouble. 7, on the other hand, has Tigra being perceived to be well. He's back. He's recovered from his injuries in previous issue, and they're looking to make a new home. They're looking to make the cat lair, and they're trying to move this door that has all their secrets and all their ancient items in it. Tiger winds up going into the door by accident, and he time slips, it seems like, or that's what I'm getting so far. A new character emerges and comes out of it as well. I don't know, this is kind of a weird book. I don't know where they're going with this. I don't know anything about this new character. I know that Tigra fought him, as well as fought, I can't remember Lionel's father's name, but that he was in this issue as well. It gave the origin of why Snarf was in this room when he first appeared. So yeah, this was kind of a weird issue. I mean, there was action and stuff like that, but I don't know that I need it. So I don't know. I'm curious as to how long this Thundercat series is actually going to keep going. Walking Dead Deluxe number 96 and 97. No new info. Just more Walking Dead. Wolverine number 1. This is the John Tyler Christopher variant, the banana cover that a lot of people talk about. There was one that was done. I guess it's the same cover. I don't know if there's any difference to them or not, but there's another one that's out there that predates this one here. It goes for a good bit of money as well. So I don't know if it was just a John Tyler exclusive, you can only get on his website, but this one was for pre-order. Got my hands on it because I love these variant covers he puts out. I went ahead and read it, and this was actually a really, really good read. We see him face off against one of his old enemies, Cyber, and there's a good bit of blood in this book as well. I know they're doing the whole Red Band stuff, but I didn't buy Red Band edition. This is, I don't even know that there is for this Wolverine series, but there's a good bit of blood in it. And this seems to predate some of the X-Men books because Nightcrawler is actually out looking for Wolverine, trying to find him after the separations and stuff from Krakoa. So this was a good read. I'm not going to pick any other ones up unless they have just cool variants that I want. But if you're interested in Wolverine, I could say I would recommend this. This is a really good one. Next up are some back issues that I paid, not much for. They're $2.50 a piece. And but there's stuff that I needed for my collection or wanted for my collection. The first one up is Marvel Action Hour Iron Man number 4. This was the last one that I needed to complete this Marvel Action Hour Iron Man series. I believe this is taken from the cartoon that actually used to come out back in the day. So I don't know if these are companions. I don't know if these are retellings of the same stories. But I'm an Iron Man collector, and I wanted this whole series. So this was the last one I needed. I'm pretty excited to have this one in the collection. Moon Knight number 1. This is the John Tyler Christopher variant for this book, featuring, was it Mr. Knight? One that I've had my eye on for a bit, and finally one that came up used, and I was super excited to get it for $2.50. I love these action figure variants. I think they're cool. They remind me of my childhood, and so that's why I collect them. So really happy to have this one in my collection. On to the dollar pickups. So this first one will be a giveaway book that I'll have in March. Franklin Richards, Son of a Genius, March Madness. I picked up not one, but 2 copies of this book, and I thought it was super cool. And like I said, I thought it'd be a really good giveaway for March for the Top 10 Alternatives prize pack. So be on the lookout for this book next year. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 2. Now, I not only got I love these helmet versions of these covers with the different turtles holding the different colored helmets. I not only got the Donatello one holding the Yellow Ranger helmet, but I also got the Raph holding the Yellow Ranger helmet. I want these turtles to hold different helmets, but I just think they're cool, and I think other people would like them as well. So I may do them as giveaways. I may try and sell them. I don't know. But for $1, I thought they'd be cool regardless. I really want Raph to be holding either... Actually, I want one of him holding the Green Ranger's helmet and the White Ranger's helmet. And then I want one of Donnie holding the Blue Ranger's helmet, because I feel like the personalities of those Rangers match those turtles. That's why. Here is Strange number 3. This is a pretty fantastic cover, written by Jed MacKay. This is when Stephen Strange gave the title of Sorcerer Supreme to Clea, and she took over the story arc. I've been wanting to pick this up because of how much I've loved Jed MacKay's last story on Doctor Strange, and I knew that he wrote this as well, so I figured it would go right along with that. So hopefully I can continue to grab these books for $1. I saved this one for last because I thought it was really special and one of those like kicker kind of deals where it kind of shows the kind of stuff that you can get from this dollar bin at mycomicshop.com on Tuesday nights. This is Batman from the New 52, Volume 1, The Court of Owls. Yes, this is a trade paperback. This contains issues 1 through 7 of Batman, the New 52. Is it in the best near mint new condition? No, it's not. It's got, let's see, it's got a bend down here. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, there's that right there. You'll see another bend on the spine. Maybe, maybe not. Anyways, it's got a couple of bends in it. But overall, it's actually in really good shape. And I feel like this would be a good giveaway book. So, we'll see. We'll see if I give this away or not. I did give one of these away from the Comically Comics podcast. So I actually found that one at Ollie's for like $5. But to find this one for $1, I thought was an even better deal. So, yeah, there you go. Thank y'all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed or liked any of these reads or books that I've been reading as well. And let me know what your favorite is if it's not one of these. You can find me on the Comically Comics podcast every Monday on all podcatchers, including Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Check out our YouTube channel, Comically Comics Podcast, as well. On Wednesdays, you'll find the new episodes there. You can find me on Instagram, eBay, and Shortbox at 22_comics. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching, and as always, y'all have a good one.